Let's watch this video from the Department of Education, Youth Formation Division, Assistant Secretary, Dexter Galvan.
Dr. P. Jill Preston Wood, Chairman and Founder of the Global Peace Foundation. Mr. Royston Cabula, Assistant Vice President of SM Supermalls and Program Director of SM Cares. 2018 Miss Universe Catriona Gray. Guests from civil society organizations and non-government organizations, my fellow youth leaders, teachers, students, parents, ladies and gentlemen. A pleasant and peaceful day to all of you. I'm Dr. Dexter Galvan, Assistant Secretary for Youth Affairs and Special Concerns of the Department of Education. It is with much honor and gratitude that I am speaking in front of you today. On behalf of the entire Department of Education family, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to welcome you all to this very precious event. We are gathered here today for the Global Peace Festival, which gathers global peace advocates in order to share best practices and challenges, and at the same time learn from each other so that we can apply the same thing when we go back in our respective communities. The idea of championing peace, the reality of championing peace. The Department of Education, being true in its mission to protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education, has been integrating its core values of being makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa to the Philippine basic education curriculum. Likewise, the department has been greatly making efforts in promoting peace in the education sector within the Philippines. In the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, conflict-affected areas and vulnerable areas are being given particular attention. Efforts such as the provision of the Alternative Learning System or ELS program and the Madrasa Education Program or MEP, among others, are being undertaken in order to provide accessible and culturally inclusive education for learners in the region. It's also worth to note that peace education is also being integrated in the K-12 curriculum of the department to teach our young learners, to teach everyone that they are part of a wider community outside their family, a wider community outside their school, where they play an important role. The department's priorities for peace and security incorporated additional issues such as anti-bullying, anti-hazing, global citizenship, protection of mental health, among others. Aside from the integration of peace education in the curriculum, the department also ensures that schools are safe spaces for students, for learners. This is why it issued Department Order Number 32, Series of 2019, which is the National Policy Framework on Learners and Schools as Zones of Peace to guide the education sector towards the creation of a more inclusive, safer, and conflict-sensitive learning avenues for all. This policy states, if I remember correctly, that schools, as a general rule, should be free from the presence of armed groups, armed force protection units from government forces, for example, if needed, shall be situated proximate to the school and not inside the school. Other than the department's efforts to promote peace in education, our own office, the Office of the Assistant Secretary for Youth Affairs and Special Concerns, or WASIS, has initiated and participated in initiatives towards DepEd's trust for peace. Additionally, our office has been designated as DepEd's official representative to handle BARM affairs and has been closely coordinating with the BARM Ministry of Basic, Higher, and Technical Education, or MBHT. That's why we, at the Department of Education and the whole Philippine government, welcome any and all helping hands from partners and champions for peace towards this trust of ours, this shared trust of ours towards peace. That's why today I invite all of you to work with us, to work with one another, to work with each other. Let's all work together for a more peaceful Philippines and a more peaceful world. Only with peace can we move forward and unite. Only with peace can we progress for the betterment of our communities. And with that, I welcome you all to the Global Peace Festival 2022. Enjoy, have fun, make friends, and learn a lot from this event. Mulit muli, para sa kapayapaan, para sa kabataan, para sa bayan. Once again, I'm Dr. Dexter Galvan, Assistant Secretary for Youth Affairs and Special Concerns of the Department of Education. Thank you very much. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Shukran.
Thank you very much, Mr. Galvan.